Chase and I are going to walk downstairs and get some eggs from the chicken house, so walk with us. We are going to make a pound cake today. Actually, we're doing pound cakes in the jar. There's one right there. Okay.
This is a turkey egg.
Yeah, we need 3 more. Okay, hold on one second. Look at the baby turkeys. I'm going to give them a little something to eat. You guys, they will stay in here with you. Ouch! I bet he just flopped me. You go away!
What is it?
He just flopped me.
Get out of here.
Yeah, he got me good.
Okay, go. Did it break?
No. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining me today on my channel. I am Tammy Faye, and today we're going to be making pound cakes in the jar. As part of the Christmas in July, I thought it would be neat to show you guys how to make a really inexpensive gift to give to your friends. These really make a wonderful gift to give to your family. They make a really good gift if you are not wanting to spend a lot of money on someone, but you want to just say, hey, you know what? You're important to me and I want to give you this. And they will love it. I'm going to show you how to decorate the jar so that it's really cute. And I'm going to be decorating it really simple this morning, but you can add bells to it. We'll get into that later. But I just want to tell you that you will be amazed at the response you'll get from these gifts, because it is a token of love and friendship and caring when you take the time to make a homemade gift for somebody. And that's the kind of gifts I like. I don't care if it costs you 5 cents to make it or $10 to make it. I just appreciate the thought of someone saying, you know what, I want to give this to her or him because they really mean a lot to me. And I know it's not much, but it's just a token of how I want you to know how much you mean to me. So that being said, we're going to go ahead and get this started. I think you'll really enjoy making these. I know I do. And I especially enjoy giving them. So let's go ahead and get started this morning, and we'll go ahead and make the magic happen. I was going to show y'all too. Normally I use like a white shortening, but today I'm using a butter flavored shortening from Crisco, just to give it a little extra butter flavor there. But you can use the white one. I just chose to use that today. Okay, we're going to go ahead and add the 3 cups of sugar and the 1 stick of shortening. We're going to mix this really well. And then to save time and speed things along a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and alternate in the other ingredients, and I'll have all that below. And that way we can go ahead and fill our jars and stick these things in the oven and start the fun part of decorating the jars. I'm going to go ahead and load this batter into baggies. It'll make it easier for us to load them in the jars. Hey y'all, so this is the jars that you're going to use. You can also use, like if you have jars around your house, like jelly jars or whatever. Sometimes they have the mayonnaise jars in this size. You can use those too, but I just prefer to use the little mason jars. But you can get these mason jars at Family Dollar, Dollar General, Tractor Supply has them, Walmart has them, Costco's. There's just everywhere. These are everywhere, but the cost does vary, so you may want to look it up. I found them from $6 for $12 to $11, and those are the ones I don't buy. But anyway, so just spray the insides with like a Baker's Joy or regular cooking spray. Put those down there, and then you're going to just start putting your batter in your jars. I do it about halfway full. If you don't want to overfill them, because then it'll come out over the jar. Okay, so I have these all filled now, and I'm going to put them in a 325-degree oven. And when you put them in the oven, only thing you need to make sure of is make sure that these are not touching. I've had people say, well, don't you need water? Do you have to put water in the bottom of them? You don't. You just put them on there. And as long as these are not touching, you're going to be fine. And I am going to check these because have two different sizes going on. But when you make your regular pound cake, you know how brown it gets around the crust? Well, you're gonna see that in these jars. These are gonna be just that brown, so don't worry about it, okay? Leave it in 325 degree oven, like I said, for an hour, and you should be fine. Now, when we take these out, we're gonna put we're gonna seal them up while they're hot. We're gonna put that on. And it's so neat because if you put them all on, you can hear them go pop, 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 pop. But if you don't, that's okay too. That's just sealing it. These will stay out well for about a week on the counter. But you can freeze these several months and they'll be fine if you want to. But these are just the best little gifts. I'm so excited to decorate these with you guys. So let's go ahead and put these in the oven now. I do have my oven at 325. I have to straighten them up when I get them back in there. I'm gonna put these little ones up front so I can keep an eye on them. Our baby ones. Okay, there you go. All in the oven. Lots of love coming out in a little bit. All right, so I'll see you as soon as I take these out and we'll start decorating. Okay, so I've just pulled these out of the oven and they turned out really good. Can you get a shot of this, babe? Look at that, so nice. Love it. Okay, so I'm gonna hold on to this and tighten this. You should be able to hear it pop. Let me do this one. Oops. So right now I'm just cutting the tops to go over the lid here. I'm using these little pinking shears because this just makes it a really pretty little design on the sides. I'm eyeballing it, but I'll give you guys the measurements, okay? Now we're gonna just take this. I got the little trucks. I love the little trucks. So I got this design here, and I got the Redbird design. My mom that passed away from breast cancer last year, she loved these little cardinals. And when she was real sick, we made a little garden. The first time she had cancer, we made this beautiful little garden out back for her, the bird garden. And it had bird feeders and, you know, all kinds of little things and fountains. And she just really enjoyed that. So when I saw this, I thought, I'm gonna get this because Mama would really like this. All right, now this comes with a little poem that I like to attach to the jar. And it doesn't really say anything about Christmas, so you could actually use this really anytime during the year. And I just put it on some green construction paper. This is what I have out today. This is what I used today because I used the red. But it says, it's just a pound cake in a jar. Yes, most unusual by far. Ooh, I don't have my right glasses on. Now you don't need a great big plan. Just get it out the best you can. We hope you enjoy as you take a bite. Share a little if you like. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this out. I had glued this on here. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this. And if you're a crafter, like I like to goof around with crafts, you probably have some other little scissors with different edges on them. You can use any kind. Then I take this and I like put a little hole right here in it on the edge of it. And I take my string, like I said, I'll give you the dimensions of both jars in the bottom. And I take it and I set it aside. You can print this up on your printer, just make a bunch of them if you're planning on making a bunch of these pound cakes in a jar, and you can, you know, just cut these out. And it's endless what you can do with the fonts and the backgrounds. Like I use a lot of my Creative Memories paper to put in the background. Sometimes it'll have, like, you know, just all kinds of little things in it. But you can do whatever you want to. I just chose red font and the green behind it since this is going to be a Christmas, you know, gift. So I'm going to put that there. We have that. I put my ribbon This has a lot of red in it. That's the reason I chose the green, just to kind of break it up. Now, as we put this together, and you're going to need a spoon if you like. You don't have to, but since it does, you know, it's pound cake in a jar, they're going to need something to get it out with. I'm going to show you how that's all put together. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my jar, make sure it's cooled down when you start, before you start to work with this, or you will regret it. I'm going to take and put this over the top. I've seen it to where some people will take and just glue it so they can work with it easy. I like to take and put a rubber band over mine like this. Here, you see that? That's how you're gonna, isn't that cute? That's cute just like that, but watch what happens. We're gonna transform this into such a unique little personal gift that you will enjoy giving yourself. You'll get more joy out of giving this than you will the people getting it, I guarantee you. I know I do. Okay, so now I've got that rubber band attached. That's gonna hold the cloth on. Now what we're gonna do next is we're gonna take this ribbon and we're gonna tie around this. Let's see. I'm gonna move this out of my way and then we'll bring it back. I don't do anything fancy with this. You can, if you are a great bow maker, you could do all kinds of little things. And if you didn't have ribbon and you had little individual bows, you could just take that and stick it right there. But I do like to use this ribbon because it does cover up. It does cover up the rubber band, which holds it together. So we're gonna see how cute. Oh my gosh, I'm loving it already. Look at that. It's cute, cute, cute. And then we're just gonna bring this around to where it's right underneath that ribbon. Look at that, y'all. Is that not adorable? Look, so cute. Okay, now watch. You can use colored spoons with this, or you can use the silver. These were what we had on hand today. I had this right here spoon, but it's just not red enough to go with it. But you could either put a red one in here like that. How cute is that? All right, but today I'm gonna use the silver. So I guess you could actually use that, but I wanted it more of a Christmas red, so we're not. Okay, so this is a little silver spoon. And I took and I wrapped it just in plastic wrap, saran wrap, to keep the germs and everything off of it, so they could just dig right in. But look, is that cute? Oh, y'all, you're gonna get so much joy out of giving this. And you can do all kinds of stuff too. I like to use these spoons, dip them in candy, that wax candy, and you can decorate. I'm going to show you an easy way to make a cupcake one day, guys, and I'm telling you, it is the cutest thing, and it's using a spoon like this. Adorable. People will think you've worked like days to do that, but you haven't. Anyway, there's our pound cake in the jar, and we might as well do this one too while we're at it. Excuse me, Tom. Let's see, do I have enough there? I think so. Actually, I'll just use this one here. So since we have the little red truck, see the little truck? Love it, love it, love it. All right, we're gonna take this one and put this one on here. And I thought I had a smaller rubber band. Put your rubber band on. This one's for you, Mama. And then tie this here. I'm just going to leave this one plain since it's kind of a short piece of ribbon. I'm not going to try to tie it into a bow. All right, bring that up a little bit. And then of course I'm going to attach my, probably a little bit smaller one for this one, but anyway, that's how that's going to work out. Yeah, so there it is. There's your pound cake in a jar. And like I said, you dress it up the way you want to. You could actually attach little bells to this instead of, you know, bells to it as well. Lots of endless things you could do it. If you want it, if you're a glitzy gal, you could put little glitz, you know, little things around the side here, glam it up a little bit. But I kind of like the simpler look. It's very country looking. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and like I said, I'll have all the information below for you. And I just enjoy doing this so much with y'all, and thank you so much for watching my channel and subscribing. You guys are helping me grow. I appreciate that so much. I do not take it for granted, and I just appreciate you. And please send in your ideas to me, because drop them in the comments. You know, this isn't just about me, Forever Tammy Faye, sharing Christmas with you all. I would really love it if you would share your Christmas with me so that I can share it with others, because we're all in this together, having fun. Thank you. Y'all have a wonderful day. Be safe and just enjoy your day.